Luke McCorkadale.
And I'm Gary Hams.
Today we got two special guests for the basketball team for our weekly sports show. Hassan Bryant and Justin Burden. What led you guys to the big win?
It felt good, you know, playing as a team, had good chemistry, came out strong, and finished strong too.
What about you, Hassan?
I think defense really won the game. We played with high energy, and coming off a game, we got 3 games to do, and we're planning on going 3-0. So this is part of the run for this week.
All right. Finally, after you guys have been struggling to get it together, a big blowout win. How is that, guys? How is that going to carry you guys into Friday against 71st?
Coming in with energy, you know, we always been confident in ourselves, but this just proves it. So just have to keep it up and stay consistent.
What is the home atmosphere going to bring to you when you're finding games at Cape Fear? What do you need from the atmosphere and the student section and stuff?
Just the support, energy, having fans there, you know.
What do you think, Hassan?
Yeah, support, a big atmosphere. It's gonna be an exciting game.
And after,
All right, so we go into the games confident with a mindset that we're going to win. And at the beginning of the season, you know, we started off a little bit slow, but I feel like now we found our groove.
yeah. So what kind of energy like y'all need to have to make sure y'all come out with a win on Friday?
Just staying calm, having a positive mindset, and playing as a team.
Yeah. Hassan, anything to input?
Just like he said, I think we need to have high energy.
What leaders and players need to step up to make sure y'all get the win?
Our seniors and our point guard. Our
Who's
coach,
your seniors?
he expect me, RJ,
Jalen Blue and Z.
So what do y'all need them to do during the game?
just talk more, be more vocal, hold everybody accountable. for what
Take
they do.
over some leadership?
Exactly.
These are star basketball players, Jada Angel and Samara Britt. This is one of the big forwards, and this is a D1 point guard. You know? So Jada, what do you think can lead y'all past the game on Friday? How can your leadership take over?
I think that if we all just work together and just talk and communicate and have a good game, I think that can just work.
So Samara, how is like being an upperclassman, you got a little bit more leadership on the team and helping the players, like how does that feel?
I think it feels good to be a leader, to be honest. Sometimes when things get hard, they just need some encouragement. And so me being an upperclassman, probably playing the sport longer than most of the girls, I'm just able to step in where there's weakness.
What's something that your team can most improve on, you know, help become a better team overall?
That would be just getting down easily and getting frustrated on the court and just us talking to each other to build each other up. And that's just the biggest thing, and that could be our downfall, but we're still working on it and we're going to improve more on it.
I think practicing how we play, like if we don't execute in practice, we won't execute in the game. So just more of that in practice so that it will float on in the game.
So how did the small things that y'all do in practice lead up to for big time success?
I think it's about a lot of repetition. Like the more that you do things, the better you become at it. So last night what we needed was a lot of rebounding, and when we got that done, it was like what we did in practice. Before our game, we were doing a shoot around, and he had all of our big, like just rebounding for the shooters, and that really helped put that into games.
What's up? We're here at Alden Bostic and Bree King, the star swimmers, and we're going to ask them a few questions today.
What kind of preparation do you guys do going into tomorrow's conference meeting?
Preparation, like what we do at practice.
Practice, what do you do the night before?
Well, at practice we work on conditioning. For the longer events, people work on conditioning, and then for me, I do the short events, so I have to nitpick everything I have to do to get like a 0.2 second faster, because half seconds mean a whole lot, and short races like a 50. So a 0.5 seconds can depend on if I go to regionals or if I go to states or not.
So what links in you guys' team do you guys need to strengthen on to make sure you guys make the regionals and states?
I mean, it's kind of split because we have a lot of endurance, like I guess drills you could call them, like in the pool. For the people who do like the 500 or the 200, and then for sprints, it's just a lot of repetition to make sure that it's kind of in our muscle memory to go as fast as we possibly can.
And who do y'all believe really needs to step up for y'all to make states?
Well, we're kind of in a tough position right now because we have like 4 people out for COVID, and our captain can't make conference, and neither can Nick Shook, which everyone knows, like our star swimmer. So he's not going to be at conference. So we are definitely relying on some of the freshmen to step up to the plate and do what they need to do.
So how can you guys' leadership by being some of the better swimmers on the team help out the freshmen?
It's not always just like showing them what to do. It's kind of like, because everyone swims differently, and some people have shorter bursts of energy at different points in time. Like some people need to work on their flip turns, some people work on their entries. So it's not all just showing them what to do, it's helping them at what they already know.
Yeah. And as a freshman, like we just kind of look up to, I mean, people like Alden or more just like the captain. So, you know, you see them doing something. Yeah, my sister. You know, you see them doing things that, you know, may work for you, and just by just observing, and then you kind of adapt that to your kind of swim routine. You know, they can help a lot just by observing.
So do you guys that are freshmen have more nerves coming in and like kind of look towards the seniors who have a little more experience?
Yeah, there's a lot of nerves, like from just waiting for conference, and then by the time you're up on the block. But we have a really good team, like morale-wise. Everyone's kind of there for each other, so it kind of helps, especially like for example, my sister being just like a senior, just to look up to them. Like they help a lot. Like there are nerves.
All right, and how has COVID affected y'all through the season?
Well, we've had many people who have had to quarantine. Thank God we haven't had to have a team quarantine where all of us have to just stop practicing all at once. But we've been super smart about it, making sure that our practice or our season doesn't come to an end early. But I think that it's definitely a lot better than last year, as I've heard, because I mean I wasn't here last year for swim, but it's definitely a lot easier than it was last year. So thank God for that. So we're coming back to normality. So it's definitely been different, but a lot.
So I'm Garrett. I'm here with
Landon Sargent.
And I'm Alden, and I'm here with
Collins Bell.
We're going to be asking a few questions about the wrestling team. All right, so how's the rest of the season gone so far?
It's gone pretty good. The team's doing good. We could have went to states. We still have that chance too. They just canceled conference, and we're all looking like we could go to regionals.
And how are you doing this season?
Season's gone pretty good. Injuries have been really a major factor in how my season has gone. It made me miss some easy tournaments where I could pick up some quality wins.
Okay, and so how y'all think you can, if you'll go to regionals, how do you think you're gonna compete?
I think we'll have some good wrestlers. I think we can place maybe 5 to 6 guys that could end up winning our regionals tournament, and then we could probably qualify 6 to 7 guys for states.
All right, and what do you think is the key major improvement that y'all need to focus on to win y'all's next match?
It's just learning moves, like the basic technique. If people learn not to try and do all these fancy moves, they can actually pull out one.
What's up, this is Garrett,
Kylie.
and we're going to be asking some questions about baseball and softball today. When does softball workouts first start?
Every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
All right, and how do y'all think the season will go?
Pretty good. I mean, we have tough competition, but I think it'll be
All right, what are y'all working on this year to be the best that y'all can be?
definitely hitting more than throwing.
I'm Alden, and this is Seth. And how do you think y'all are gonna do this season?
I think we're gonna do good. We'll run the conference and hopefully get serious.
Okay. When do workouts start?
We already started.
Okay. And what do y'all do during workouts?
Just practice everything, a little bit of everything, I guess.
And then for anyone who wants to try out for the team, when you know what tryouts are?
Yes, February 14th and 15th. They're both teacher work days, but we'll still have to try out.
So this is Garrett,
Colin.
and we're going to be asking a few questions about lacrosse today. So when is the first tryouts and when do they start?
February 28th, I think, February 14th for the tryouts.
All right, and y'all doing workouts so far, the lead of the tryouts?
Yeah, we have them every Tuesday.
All right. So how is the team, how do you think they'll be this year?
We'll be pretty good. We got a lot of freshmen, a lot of new players, and we should win the conference, probably make playoffs.
Who's some of the star players you hope will step up this year?
Freshman, Jack, the defense, that's about it.
All right, thank you.
I'm Alden, and this is,
Great.
and we're going to be asking some questions about women's lacrosse. So, have tryouts already started? Have workouts already started?
Yes, for this week was the first week.
And for anyone who wants to go and try out for women's lacrosse, when are tryouts?
I believe the 3rd and 4th of February.
And how do you think you're going to match up this year? I know you're a freshman, but
Yeah. I think we've got like a pretty strong team so far. Like we have a lot of beginners, but I mean, I don't know. Everyone's been picking it up really, really nicely. So I think we'll have a good season. Just towards the end. Hopefully we'll be good.
all right. And how do you think you're going to match up against the rest of the schools in the conference?
Pretty well. I don't know how many of them actually have like a lacrosse team anyway, but I think we match up pretty good at least this year.
Mrs. Garrett,
I'm Kinsley.
and we're going to be asking her some questions about women's soccer. When are workouts? Like what days and dates?
Every day from 4 to 6:30.
All right, and when do tryouts start?
I think February 13th and 14th.
And how do y'all think you would be this season?
If we all work together and have a lot of team chemistry, I think we'll succeed.
All right, and who do you believe really needs to step up this season so y'all can have a good season?
I feel like Dylan is going to carry just because she's D1 and she's really good.
All right, thank you so much.